of the truck. Specifically, I want to try to get this fuel cell out of the back of it. That way I can wire wheel this. We're going to start taking off the bracket for the radiator. Also, we'll have to see what else we get into. So let's go ahead and get started for today and try to get this fuel cell out. Alright guys, we have this line coming out up this way, runs up there by the cab. Go ahead and take that off, and then there's the fuel pump over there, right there, and we'll start taking some of that stuff off too. I've been talking to Tyler about possibly buying a whole new line going from the pump all the way up to the front, fuel line it is. So I'm looking at possibly replacing that too while we're here. We might as well make sure everything we got is new and ready to go. So be one less thing we gotta worry about. Alright, I got these lines off. This one just screwed on there, and then I was struggling with this one, but I still have a bunch of fuel line left from when we replaced that small piece up there. So I went ahead and cut it. I can replace it. I already have the tubing and stuff like that. So went ahead and cut that. I gotta take this wire off here, and it looks like there is a bolt here and here, and then one here and one here. And I'm hoping these straps just come off. I like to wire wheel these and just, you know, paint them black or silver or something. I don't know what color I'm going to paint them yet, but clean them up and just put them back on. So I'll have to make sure that there's no other tubes or anything coming off of this before I unstrap it, because I want to make sure I can unstrap it and then just lift it off there if I can. So that's the plan. See if it'll work out that way. Okay, I'm hoping I have these things off. I think that I do. That's good, I do. So we'll pull this one, and these are all right. I'll just go ahead and wire wheel these up and repaint them. I don't know. I might do silver, I don't know. The fuel cell is black, so I may just go ahead and just do these silver. Oh, haven't decided yet. Figure it out as I go. So I'm hoping that, let's stick these up here. Let's see. Yep, it's loose. Wait, let me put you guys down. I'm gonna pull this. Set that up there. Put that there. There's still fuel in it. Alright guys, fuel cell is out. I can start cutting and wire wheeling and all that kind of stuff. I'll probably go ahead and take off the fuel pump too while I'm here. That way somehow I don't screw it up and gotta buy a new one of those too. The way things are going, seems like I'm replacing everything that I come across anyway. So anyway, we'll get busy. Alright guys, so as you just saw, I went ahead and unstrapped the axle to the dolly down there. When we pushed it in the garage, I don't know why, this one dolly, the brick and everything was coming off of it, so we just kind of strapped it on there. This thing has not been unstrapped from these dollies since, was it November? Been a while, guys. Been a long while. So anyway, we got the tank out, and then my plan is to buy a new radiator for it. If you have not seen that video, took this apart and the bottom of the radiator fell apart, so I have to buy a new one. So what I'm wanting to do is to possibly cut this right here and then these down here, these welds off, and hopefully the new one I buy will be able to mount up to this right here, so I can reuse this bracket instead of buying a new one. I just got to wire wheel it down and paint it. Things like that don't normally happen for me. I'll probably have to build another one, to be totally honest. So anyway, these two brackets that are right here, there's one here and then one across there, that had a trans cooler on it. I haven't decided if I want to buy one yet. I have been pricing them at Jegs. They're a little pricey, but at this point I might as well go ahead and just buy one, but I haven't pushed that button yet to go ahead and buy it. Anyway, I think the next thing that we're going to do is to work on getting this off there. Alright, so as you can see, we got the bracket off there. I'll move that. Just got a little bit of grinding to do to get it down to metal where it needs to be. And I took the bar out that was for the safety switch. Tyler and I talked about doing something different with it. That way we can put the radiator, I'm wanting to put the radiator right there on across the frame right there. Let me put these down. Right across there. And then mount two fans on it to keep everything cool. So we'll go ahead and get the grinding this down to, you know, the roll bar, get the welds off of it, clean it up. And we might start wire wheeling. I haven't really decided how far I'm going to go yet today. Change this cutting wheel out for the grinding wheel. This is a, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but a Diablo cutoff wheel. That thing pretty nice. They do a real good job. This is also a Diablo grinding wheel, so you pay a little bit more for them, but they do a really good job. see, we got the grinder out. We got most of the welds off. I gouged it here and I gouged it over there. So what I might do is go ahead and put a little bit of, I might go ahead and weld that closed and then regrind that later. But I'm gonna go ahead and start wire wheeling this down. That way we can start shooting some primer and all that good happy stuff. So I got all this pretty good wherever it was welded at. So, and then a couple spots that look like somebody welded on it before and just, you know, either stopped or something broke or something. So clean it up. So we'll go ahead and get all this rust and stuff off. And I found this jacket. I don't even know where I got it, but we're gonna wear it when I wire wheel. It's hot out today. It's actually raining today. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it is. So I'm gonna try to leave the garage door open as long as I can because it gets hot in here. Alright, so I got the back of this truck wire wheeled down as much as I could. I'm still gonna touch it up. There's a bunch of stuff that still needs to be done back here. I can't decide exactly what we're gonna do with it. We were in a big push to get this truck at least running and showing up to our county fair, the Hartford Independent Fair in Croton, Ohio. That fair has been canceled except for the 4-H animals. All the grandstand events have been canceled, just like a lot of the fairs that are around us. So I'll show you what we got done. We did a lot of late nights, a lot of stuff that we didn't film because we were just trying to get stuff done. It's a lot trying to move the camera and make sure everybody gets a good view of what we're doing and everything else. So I'll get you caught up a little bit and we'll wrap it up for today. Alright guys, as you can see, I went ahead and took off the transcooler brackets. The one I did go ahead and buy, one. It's too big. So I went ahead and took the brackets off. We're just gonna have to make new brackets. Everything else is already wire wheeled down pretty nice. Like I said, I can't decide what I'm gonna do with these. If you guys are wondering, these are the brackets for the fenders. And because we got little kids running around here, kind of put those on there so they don't run into them, get themselves cut or hurt or whatever on them. So I still need to wire wheel this stuff down through here, the lower stuff. Everything from the frame up has been wire wheeled, except for like this little stuff on the inside. I'll try to get as much as I can off, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to get off there. So anyway, that's what we got done. Turned out all right. All right, as you guys can tell, we're underneath the truck again. It is filthy from me sanding and wire wheeling and everything else. So, as you guys well know, the MP205 did not fit. And our buddy Joe found us this MP208. And like I said, we were really trying to push to get to the fair this year. And I really wanted to do that. That's our county fair. I've been going to it ever since I was 2 years old, and that's no exaggeration. That's my dad and I sat down and figured that out the other night. So we've been going to that fair for many years, and so I really wanted to have this up there this year. So next year, I guess, is going to be the new year, and we'll have this thing up and running and cranking. So anyway, we went ahead and put the MP208 in here. Like I said, Joe helped us get this. We got it from a guy who runs mud drag trucks up in Mount Vernon, Ohio. His name's Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Thank you very much for selling us this in such short notice. I don't want to talk today. I don't know what's going on with me. But anyway, thanks to Kevin for letting us have this, sell it to us actually. And another thing that we were working on, this was kind of a late at night job that we did. Well, I did. Tyler was working a lot. So was the inside of the cab. So what I was trying to do was go ahead and get at least the front of it painted. That way we could run the wires and everything else. So let me flip you around. Let me show you the cab of the truck. It's just in primer because I found out the fair was canceling. So I tried to slow down a little bit. I didn't really want to rush it. So let me flip you around and show you the cab of it. So it looks a little bit different. I didn't do anything with the door over there. I'm going to take the doors off. I'm going to slow down a little bit, so at least it's, you know, primered up, ready to shoot some black paint on it. I'll probably put one more coat of primer on it and then go ahead and shoot it. You can tell down here that I did not paint that. I'm going to wire wheel that down a little bit more. I'm going to put bars across here for the drivers and possibly the passenger. We're trying to figure out too, to see if we're going to continue to put a seat over there. I haven't really decided. Tyler hasn't decided. It's one of those things where it's like, well, I'll go ahead and weld the bars across. I'll just go buy some steel bars, running across there, and that way if we decide to run a seat, it's ready to go. If not, then it's okay too. We'll just strengthen cage more. All right guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I think I got y'all cut up. We have got a bunch of stuff that we ordered and it had come in, so that'll be some projects that we can have coming up. A lot of welding projects, a lot of stuff that I've never done before. I've talked to Joe about a little bit of it, and Joe's like, I haven't messed with that either. So it'll be an experience for us all. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.